Hi, and welcome back to Gin and Gist. What is really going on? What have women actually done to men to deserve all of this? Is there anywhere that there was a meeting that they said women, we are the ones that would destroy the world if we're not tamed or just belittled or suffering? What have we done? Something that kills me, what even makes this worse, is when women, we do ourselves. Because why are you in topics telling a woman that even when she's tired or she's had enough, it doesn't matter, right? It's the man. You have to please the man. And I beg to say this, but Christianity has really killed a lot of things for us. I wouldn't even say Christianity, is it religion? Like the African religion, you guys have rewritten the Bible. A lot of things these pastors are saying nowhere in the Bible. Y'all will just get one scripture and just interpret it. That's why you really need to know God for yourself. Because if you really think about it, flesh. Your pastor has flesh and his blood in his veins. A lot of you see pastors as like this immortal being, super being that is, I don't know. They are human beings. They have their own biases. They have their own way of thinking, especially when it comes to religion, tradition. They have that way of thinking and they interpret that into their preaching. It's so dangerous for women. And there's so much the church can preach about. So many things that the church can be preaching about right now. But a lot of pastors decide to preach about submission. And I say that in quotes because what y'all are preaching about is not submission. The same Bible that you guys keep saying the wife submit to your husband also said the husband needs to love the wife as Christ loved the church. How did Christ love church? Yes, crickets. Yeah, nobody wants to. Let me tell you. Christ was selfless towards the church. That's the people. Gave his life for the church. Selflessness, unconditional love, patience, kindness. Why don't you preach these things in your sermon? I have not seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, I have not seen any sermon that is targeting men on how to treat women better. No, I haven't. Even if I've seen, it's like a little passing with, but women, also make sure that, Why? Do you guys understand how simple it is that if you just followed what the Bible said, everybody will be happy? Pastors don't preach kindness anymore. They preach man over woman. Like, what's this patriarchy madness? What is it? It wasn't, I don't even think it was this bad back in the day. Maybe because y'all are seeing women have a voice now. Women have more opinions. Women have their own going for them. Is that what is biting all of you or paining all of you? Because how can you say this one guy says, that as a woman, don't have a car. Don't leave it. Like, so we should suffer while we wait for a man. Where in the Bible does that say that? Where? So I don't understand what this whole women suffer, women, like, the other day I saw some guy ranting on Twitter. I don't like to support men, but I supported this one. And he was like, I don't understand. How can a woman, you go to her page, you see that she has these highlights, she travels, whether it's by herself or somebody else sponsoring, that's none of your business, but you see that that's the kind of lifestyle she already is accustomed to. That's what she enjoys, that's what she's doing. Then you will come and you want to infiltrate, you want to talk to her. Okay, wonder what attracted you there in the first place. Then she's asking, or you're asking about her hobbies, what she wants to do, She's telling you, I'm trying to go to Italy tomorrow, or I'm doing this, or I'm traveling, I'm going for expensive dinner, or I'm doing this and that. And then you have a problem with it. Are you mad? How the hell will you now go back and have a problem with what she just said? When in fact, you saw on her profile that that's a life that she already lives without you. Without you. A man who has money will never call someone a gold digger. I'm sorry. It's the ones that don't even have brass, copper to even dig, that keep yelling gold diggers, gold, or they want to use it for your money, or they don't want to grow with you, or they don't want to. This red pill content is killing our men. It's killing this new generation of men. I don't even understand. I thought that this Gen Z new generation will be better. But at least the OGs, they were providing. The OGs, even if they wanted submission and they were, whatever it is, they were providing. You knew, guys. Y'all want what the OGs had. Our mothers cooked, our mothers cleaned, our mothers slaved, our mothers. Go and marry your mother, Olodo. Our mothers. But yet you want to split the bill 50-50. Okay. But yet you call the woman lazy when she's home all day with the kids doing all this stuff. You go out to work and you come back, no help with anything, don't do nothing. But she should also bring money. She should also be able to foot the bill. She can't request for something. She's like, you people are mad. It's not even Ayipo. All of you involved are mad and you need deliverance immediately. Go for deliverance. Yes, it's time. My understanding of life here, and this is where, I had to, even when I was talking to like people, I used to be like, it's not a woman is above man anything. God created man in his own image. I don't understand. I think the misconception or how Africans have decided to relate this, not even Africans, a lot of men from other countries are doing the same thing, but I talk based on what I know, where I'm from. And they see this as an invitation because the creation of man was man, woman from man's ribs. And they assume that you should be less than. Is that where you guys are interpreting from? Because I don't know where else in the Bible. It's either that and the whole submission thing. Una carry am for head. Submission. Submit to me. And what y'all fail to realize is that when you actually give yourself as a man the way God said you should, it's very easy for a woman to submit. When I say easy, she go melt like hot chocolates. Yeah, you melt chocolates inside fire. She will melt. There's nothing you will tell her that she wouldn't do. There's nothing she wouldn't even do willingly. But you just want to fight. You want to fight. You must do it for me. Parents are not parenting their sons. It's just the daughters. And it's nothing. Is that what you did in your husband's house? Is that what you did? They don't tell sons the same thing. So you guys live life like you should always be tended to. You should always be. There's just a few men that come out of that nonsense and actually educate themselves and actually want to do better for themselves and be like, this doesn't make sense. Like, I want to support my woman. Like, I want to be there for her. I want to take care of her. Because those men, they found themselves. A lot of you are still babies. And one thing that is killing me, the one thing I hate so much, kills me, is the women that continue to spoon feed these men. That video of the woman saying that even when you're tired, even when you can't move, even when you can't, and you're a log. It's not like you're angry, still give him sex. What is wrong with you guys? Like, how does your brain work to the point where you're tired and you still feel the need to, I don't know how to put it, you still feel the need to please somebody? What happened to tomorrow? What happened to sexual discipline? A lot of you don't have sexual discipline. A lot of men don't have sexual discipline, and there are women who are still padding this up for them. And this goes back to my point, is to marry someone who is kind. I'm going to talk about marriage because, I'm now 2+ years. You have to marry someone who is kind. A kind man, will come in the house, see his wife exhausted and tired, and instead of wanting to have sex, he will massage her back. He will give her a foot rub. He would ask if she's okay. He would have a conversation. He would even leave her alone. Like, sometimes you read the room. Someone's just tired. She wants to just press her phone or watch a movie or something. Kiss her on the forehead. Kiss her good night and go to bed. Technically, you're married to this person. You're with them forever. You can't have sex tomorrow, the day after, tomorrow morning, even 5 a.m. Like, it's blowing my mind. It's absolutely blowing my mind. And this is why I advise people close to me, and I say, I was talking to my girl the other day and I said, if you're choosing a partner, you have to be, this is the only time you have to be very selfish. Very selfish. Meaning, is what you want, when you want it, how you want it, why you want it. And I mean in every aspect. When you want to get married, how you want to get married, why you want to, not the man. No, you cannot. When you want to have kids, it's not up to the man or your in-laws. Because you're the one who is carrying it. You're the one with the mental load. You're the one that knows when you'll be ready for that kind of, what's a word? I forget the word. But anyways, You're the one who knows when you're capable of such a task in your life. So if you don't do these things when you are ready, you will suffer. You will suffer terribly for it. I'm just so sick and tired of seeing good women, beautiful women, hardworking women just be belittled because of marriage, be belittled because of a man. How can you tell a woman that when she's having a conversation and her husband walks into the room, she should shut up? What was the reasoning behind that? A lot of you men are so wicked towards your wives. You're so wicked towards women. You hate the people you're with. You dislike them. You actually can't stand them. And it shows. Because I can't even fathom how I'm talking, really like blowing out points. My man walks in and he's not even proud of me. Like, hey, add more. Instead, I should. And then if he says something opposite. So if you can't marry Momo now, if you're now with a man that does not have sense and the man walks in and he's saying his stupid points, you'll be like, that's the one I meant. Because of marriage? We can't be selective anymore when you're past a certain age. Before I was 30, now it's 40, now it's 45. When does it end? And you don't even see, what is so sad is that you don't even see women coming at men like this. Like, oh men, when you are 40, 50, you are useless. What did we do to you? Y'all need to come out, stay in the long line, one by one. Come and tell us what women did to you. We don't use platforms for good things anymore. There's child marriages, there's rapists, molesters, there's family members doing terrible things to family members. There's so many issues that the church can actually shed light on. If we want to talk about, this, since we don't want to go politics, but there's so many issues that the church can really help and shed light on. No, that's not the one you want. You want the one that will belittle women at all costs. The church can't even give proper advice anymore. Back in the day, pretty much the church is supposed to be where couples will come for advice, ask questions, So this is the advice they're getting. And then you guys are wondering why the divorce rate is still high. Yeah. If this is the advice couples are collecting from church, it makes sense now. 2 and 2 is becoming 4 now, because if everybody is going for counseling yet marriages are not lasting, there's a reason, because this is the advice they are collecting. I don't know what else to tell y'all. The God I serve and the God I know will never, he created us in his image. He will never let one party suffer over the other. He will never let wickedness prevail. He will never let you suffer. Because the end goal in life is not marriage. The end goal in life is not a man for a woman. The end goal in life is salvation. And it's me and Jesus, not me and God. So why don't we preach towards that? Why are we always preaching all this? You guys make it seem like man is the last. Man is the savior. Man is my Lord. The man you be God. I'm going to leave you with this passage for today. The one that's the full passage, by the way. Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, to make her holy, cleansing her by washing with water through the word, and to present her to himself as a radiant church, without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. In the same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. Hi! Shakabo. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body, just as Christ does the church. For this same reason, a man will leave his father and mother to be united with the wife, and two will become one flesh. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and wife must respect her husband. Let's break that a little bit. A lot of men who want submission. Your wives actually look terrible. A lot of men who want submission, submit to me, I'm the head, not the tail. A lot of your wives look terrible. A lot of your wives look like they are suffering. You're wicked to them. And that's what the Bible said. Husbands, love your wife as you love yourself. A lot of you are so self-centered. That's why I said you have to be selfless. You have to be kind. A good home shows from the wife. From the wife trickles down to the children. A lot of you men will look nice. Your wives are haggard. Your kids are tattered, but you respect. I must come back home, 5 pieces of meat in my plate. Half of the time, you're not providing anything. You're not taking, like, how can you take care of yourself and leave that part? But the only part you remember in the Bible is for the wives to respect the husband. But the part where it says, love that woman as you love yourself, bathe, clothe her, no blemish, no wrinkles. A lot of women look older than their husbands now because they're the ones providing, they're covering their shame. Don't let me get into that shit. Don't let me get into that shit. Just cover my shame, cover his shame. You're the one, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you have your own business. The man is doing absolutely nothing. The man is doing bare minimum. You're covering his shame. Nah, we will break all these curses. We will break all this madness that have been going on for years and for decades. It's enough. Don't even hear podcasts about women, about people really taking this thing very seriously. It's damaging. Like, when does the cycle end? There's a reason why I picked up this mic. I'm just like, when does it end? Like, who's going to end this cycle of... It's nonstop. It's one thing to the other. And there's so many bad microphones out there, misleading men, misleading women, or misleading men and belittling women. Just telling them that you're not enough. Like, you have to settle. There's nothing good out there for you. But I'm here to tell you, do not settle. See, girlies, I'm sorry to say, even if you reach 50 years, don't settle. Live life. Life is to be lived. Life, the end goal of life is not marriage. I don't know how to tell people this. The end goal of life is not marriage. The end goal of life is to live fully, kindly, with God, whatever you believe in. Enjoy yourself. You see this thing where they're trying to tell us that is man, that is the end goal. Rebuke it. Reject that narrative. Live your life. Okay, you're 30, you're 40, you're not fuck that. Nothing kills me when I see a single girl or just women tying themselves down or holding themselves back. Oh, just in case. Where will the husband find you? If that's what you're looking for. If that's what you want. Where is he going to find you? In your house, in your apartment, in your city? Girl, pack a bag and travel. Go out. Enjoy your life. Life is so short that you cannot just keep thinking that the only reward to everything you've come to is a man. I was telling my man the other day and I said, telling my man, I beg, men. I was telling my man the other day, I'm like, do you know how crazy it is that you're a single? I painted a picture and I said, imagine being a single girl, or imagine being a girl. You go to school, your parents send you to the best schools, the best universities, you get a job, you're working, you're earning good, it's just you. So you can live life comfortably, good, travel here and there, buy whatever you want. You have your own apartment, everything's nice. You're just living good. You're happy. When you want to be happy, you're happy. When you're upset, you're upset. You understand? You control your moods. You want to eat ice cream today, chop on. You want to watch film tomorrow. Like, you're just living. And then you meet somebody and they come into your space. Whether you live together, you go to his house, whatever the case is, but, they come into your space and you're sadder than you were when you were alone. Does that make sense? Think about it. Just think about it for a second. Women, I want you to just think about that. You're just living your life. Somebody comes in and you're always crying. You're always sad. You're always worried. You're anxious. You're now nervous. Your anxiety is through the roof. Does that make sense? It's like you using your hands to bring problem into your lives. It should not be so. It says 2 heads are better than one. It said you both become one. Do you know what it is to become one? Like, it's both of us together. We're figuring this out together. I need you to really dissect that. You cannot bring problem into your life. This one lady was talking about how her man is so incompetent, blah, blah, blah. And then in the same breath, she's like, well, he's trying. What do you mean what do you even mean? What does that even mean? Help me to help you to understand what the heck you just said. We just always give excuses, and I know it's our emotional being, but bruh, one thing I always say, take one page. It's a full book. Take 1 page from men's books. Your life goes sweet, baje. 1 page. Just even start with 1 page. Introduction. Just take 1 page from men's books. Selfishness. Putting yourself first. You see the way men do it. Have you seen a man when he wants something? He will boldly, dead in your eye. He'll tell you, I like a girl with big breasts. I like a girl with big nash. I like girls light skin. I like a girl that can cook. I like a girl that can fish. I like a girl that can be a carpenter. I like a girl that's Bob the Builder. No shame in their game. They don't even hear themselves talk. But let a girl just say, can you pay for my lunch? Hey! They will list the things that they want in a woman. Just say, I don't want a man shorter than 5'5". They will say everything they want. I don't want a light-skinned man. But they cannot fathom why you will have a choice. You, a woman, what choice do you have? Shut up and take what I give you. Never. Not to this day and age. Not when this mic is on. Never. Start with a page. Take a page from men's books. Put yourself first. What you want, when you want, how you want, and why you want it. You, me. And I'm not, I don't want anybody to say, then everybody will be selfish. No. Then everybody know who they follow. Then everybody will know themselves. Yes. Do you get me? Because a lot of you just dumb yourself down to please these men, and they think, yes, I'm always right. Yes, this is how it's supposed to be. That is not how it's supposed to be. I tell you right now, that is not how it's supposed to be. So I think that it's time. It's time we really stopped playing around. Do you know that a lot of women have good things going for themselves? They don't need to settle. They don't even want you. But I feel like this pressure of like, okay, what is next is what's really holding us back. And I need you all to know that it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Trust me. When you take your time, when you know what you want and don't settle, life is sweet. Like I said, you're living your life. When the person comes in, it doesn't disrupt your life. It betters it. The other day, I was taking out my braids. I had those tiny braids. I was taking it out. And my man was helping me. My husband was helping me. And when we were done, I looked at him. The only thing I couldn't even say thank you. I just said, two heads are really better than one. He was there the whole time taking out my braids for me. And I just thought, I was like, this is what they meant by two heads are better than one. Because when I was single, I would take it out myself and almost break my back. But when I barely did anything, we just sat down. He was helping me. I would just do like the front and the side and stuff like that. So many other examples that just make me realize that, two heads are better than one. We'll talk about partnership another time. You have to be with someone who wants to be with you. Be with somebody who wants to be a husband. Not somebody that wants a wife. I want a woman. When I talk, don't talk back. But make sure that you're choosing wisely. This is supposed to be a forever decision. Don't rush it. It's not worth it at the end of the day. Whatever you think you are missing there, you really are not. So don't be too focused on, oh my God, so to get a husband, I should not talk. Okay, so to get a good man, don't buy a car, I should trek. Okay, I should not spend money on myself. I should not dress nice. I should not go to the place. So what should I do in my waiting period? I should just suffer in my waiting period? You see this waiting period? You better enjoy your life. Go out, travel, meet people, dates. This waiting period is honestly where you get to explore and get to know yourself. Build yourself. What do I like? Oh, I like this. So that when the person comes with nonsense, you know that I don't like that, goodbye. But when you're in such a waiting period where you're so men-focused and men-centered, any man will come with what it is that they like, and you think that is what you actually like. And it always ends up so bad because over time, we're human beings, we evolve. Over time, you're not thinking, I don't really like this. But then it's too late because the man said this is what it was. And you said you didn't know yourself at the time. And you just chopped everything he said. And then you're just like, what the hell am I even doing here? Get to know yourself, booze. Please get to know yourself. What do you like? What don't you like? What do you want? When do you want it? And how do you want it? And you will see how things will change. Trust me. Thanks for watching today's episode. I cannot wait to gist with you next week. But until then, keep sipping and keep gisting.